Morning everyone. Okay, so today I'm going to do a really quick, basic, natural looking, no foundation look for women over 40. Obviously women of any age can do this look, but this is a really nice, natural, easy to do in 4 minutes. So I'm going to start with Code Beautiful Lid Lift Enhance in Fairer Soul. Now this is the lightest shade. I actually use all 3 shades of the Lid Lift Enhance, but I'm going in with Fairer Soul today. Now to prep my skin, I've used some really lovely hydrating, nourishing skincare, and then I've used just a simple tinted cream, just to sort of give me a little bit of colour. And I'm using this to brighten and lift my eyelids. Now this makes a massive difference if you've got hooded eyes, tired eyes, if you need to sort of brighten any sort of pigmentation around the eye area, or actually even if you like to wear eyeshadow and you just want to have a base that you know is going to last all day long. Lid Lift Enhance is just fantastic for that. So we call it the antidote to tired eyes, because it really does. You'll see now, it really does just make a difference. And some days I just do this and then I'm done. Okay, so I'm also going to use the Fairer Soul just around here because I've got a little bit of veins and redness just around my nose area. Sometimes I use a brush to do this, and sometimes I just use my finger. Today I'm in a bit of a rush, so I'm just going to use my finger. Just run it underneath my eyes there. It won't sit in any of the lines. It will lift and brighten. I often use the Lid Lift Enhance just here as well. Just to sort of blend in. I've got some serious frown lines there, so I really find that that helps with that, just to brighten and lift. Okay, next I'm going to use the Hydrate Tint and Glow, because I want to feel like I've got a natural glow, but nothing too heavy. So this is a really beautiful, hydrating, nourishing product, and I'm going to do it quite high up, just again to try and lift my cheekbones. Now look how natural that is. If I'm going out, I can build and build this to get the shade that I want, but today I'm just going for a natural flush of colour to just give me a little bit of a glow. I'm going to go back to Lid Lift Enhance, but this time I'm going to use Deep Moments. I put it on the back of my hand. With this product, less is more, so a tiny bit is really all you need. I'm going to go and do the dot technique because I just find it so easy. I'm going to put it under my cheekbones, just naturally where I would see myself catching the sun, and then underneath my cheekbones, upwards, just to sort of give me that slightly sort of chiseled look. I hate the word contour, but that is what I'm doing technically. And then just using it as a bit of a bronzer here, just to sort of, and then I always find that under here, I'm 43 now, so you start to sort of get a little bit of loose areas on your skin, and if I just do that under there, I just find it just disguises it for me just slightly. Makes me feel a bit better. So yeah, Lid Lift Enhance there in Deep Moments. Now that can also be used as an eyeshadow. I'll just show you really quickly. So if I want to look like I've got a tiny bit of a natural brown shadow, I just put it in the corner of my eyes and blend it through. It's so easy to do, and it will last all day, and it just won't crease, and it's just lovely and natural. Fabulous. I'm actually going to put a little bit more of the African Ruby shade in the Hydrate Tint and Glow, just to sort of build that up a little bit. There we go. Right, I'm going to share with you an amazing product that I love. It's a 3-in-1. It's SSL Soft Smooth Lip Liner, and it's a lip liner, a lipstick and a lip plumper, and I'm going to use it just to line the lips. Sometimes I use it all over as a lipstick. It's hard to talk and apply, isn't it? It's hilarious. But when you start to see those fine lines around the lips, fine lines on the lips, I actually developed this when I was running up to 40 to avoid having any sort of treatment, lip fillers or what have you on my lips. I wanted to just stay natural. I've been using it now for, it must be about 3 years, and it really helps fill in all of the fine lines. And if you use it every day, you can really see the difference. So for my lashes, so as I've got older, they've gone thinner, they've gone finer, and sparser. They used to be lovely and long and thick, but obviously that all changes, doesn't it, as we age? But they're not too bad. They're just quite fine, and they just need plumping a little bit. So I'm going to use code FFL, Forget Fake Lashes, which is a pre-mascara lash plumper. I'm going to do a tiny little coat because it's daytime and I don't want to go too crazy. And I'm going to do one eye just so that I can show you the difference. Now, I usually let it dry for about 30 seconds and then I put the mascara. So I'm using code VLM, Volumizing Lengthening Mascara. It is the ultimate everyday mascara. I wear it alone most days, to be honest. And I'm just going to apply a tiny coat over the top. If you go out and you want to build and build this look so that you've got longer, fuller lashes, even more so, than you can do. But honestly, that's just one tiny coat of each, and look at the difference. It's just huge. So yeah, I better do the other eye, hadn't I, to even myself out. I tend to just put a teeny little bit on the bottom lashes because I don't like them to look too overdone. So I'll go back in with Forget Fake Lashes, code FFL, and roots, wriggle and roll. This brush is really old-fashioned, really sturdy, so you get to sort of get right in between. So if you've got gaps in your lashes, short lashes, really sparse lashes, this really helps to sort of, I call it the Spanx Your Little Black Dress, because it just upgrades your lashes before you apply any mascara. And of course you can use any mascara, but I'm using our VLM mascara. So let it dry a little bit, probably a bit longer than I just did. And then apply over the top, again, just a tiny little bit. One coat, roots, wriggle and roll. This is like really key to getting out clumps in your lashes. So this will make them fanned out and separated so that you don't get any sort of little lumps and little clumps in your lashes. But if you want a fuller look, FFL and VLM together just really do that for you. So yep, you can go back on dry and you can put extra product to make it fuller and thicker if you want to. And honestly, that is all I do on a day-to-day basis. And you can see that it's just sort of lifted here. It's lifted my eyes. It's just really sort of brightened. The finishing touch before I go looks like a really bright colour. It isn't. It's called LIP, Lip Intense Plumper. It goes on really naturally. It's a very soft sort of nude pink colour. And it feels amazing, and I always say it makes your lips actually feel as good as they look. So nourishing, hydrating. It's got a beautiful minty tingle. It works in the opposite way to lip plumpers, so it doesn't aggravate the capillaries and swell the lips. So it works over time, so you need to use it every day for a couple of weeks before you really see it work, these two together, to really fill in those fine lines. I hope that was helpful, and you've seen how easy it was. It's taken me longer because I'm chatting to you, but I literally do that in 4 minutes.